Good evening and welcome to our Testimonial Tuesday for Tuesday, August 2nd, 2016. August is already here, the ending of summer. The kids here have already gone back to school in the county that I live in, but we're on kind of a modified year-round schedule, so they got out like late May. So it's about time for them to go to school. I'm sure their parents are very thrilled about that too. So my name is Vicki Drobness, and I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I've been talking with several people on my team and hearing from other people about, well, I want to get started with Plexus, but you know, it may be an expense or something like that. And so I say, well, what about if you'd like to know how to get your products for free? And they're like, really? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's totally possible, because other than my initial purchase with Plexus, I haven't paid for my products since then. I mean, I've paid for them, but the money's always been there to cover that. So it's really easy to be able to do that with Plexus. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. So I'm going to share my screen here. Let me find my PowerPoint and get us back to the right slide here. And then there we go. Okay, so it's Testimony Tuesday. We do this each Tuesday at 6:30 Central Time. First, we have to go through our disclosure, make sure we're compliant. So this presentation is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. Any statements made have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Plexus products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Plexus makes no guarantees on income, as such representations may be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitment, skill, and leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those qualities. Please see the Plexus annual income disclosure for more details. So, as I always ask you whenever you are watching or tuning into our Testimonial Tuesday, be thinking about who do you know? Who do you know that needs our products? Who do you know that needs our business? Who do you know that could really benefit from either or both, like me? So, for those of you who may have just stumbled on this video, well, what exactly is Plexus? So, I'm going to tell you. So, Plexus is an incredible body balancer. It is just awesome. Because it has made such a difference in so many people's lives. And Plexus has a line of 16 health and wellness products that focus on the three big aspects of health. And those big aspects are blood sugar balance, inflammation, and gut health. And whenever you bring those three into balance, it is amazing what the body can do for itself. It makes a huge difference. There are 16 different products, and here's a slide that has those. And if you have been talking with another ambassador, ask them to go through and explain the products. We have this wonderful new digital catalog that's available, and so I can send that to you, or the person that invited you to watch this can send this to you, and it goes through and tells you all about the products, and it is amazing. So no need for a print catalog anymore. You can just check it online. All right, so my fave Plexus products are the Triplex, and the Triplex is the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the BioCleanse. And those three products changed my life. I was dealing with some really severe gastric issues that I can't compliantly tell you exactly what they are, but they were, needless to say, they were causing me a lot of problems. And within just a few weeks, within a few days, I was feeling better. Within a few weeks, my life had changed around with Plexus. It was amazing. So those three minimum that I suggest that you get started with to change your life. Another one to add in is the X Factor multivitamin. It's got a patented form of aloe that helps to boost your nutrient absorption, and so it makes it so the vitamins, you actually get them and your body knows what to use with to do with them. So like some of the things that show up are we have increased hair growth, increased nail growth, and just feeling better and having some energy that a lot of us feel are sorely lacking. Mega X was a product that came out last year at convention, so 2015, and it is a plant-based omega, and it has omegas 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7. And the crunchy mama that I am, I had no idea there was omegas 5 and 7, so I learned something new with that. It is a plant-based, so it does not give you a fishy burp, and it also is sustainable because it can be regrown. You're not worrying about overfishing. So it is amazing. You take that with the ProBio 5 before you go to bed. Sweet dreams. And then our two newest products, which have become just amazing to me, I love these two, is our Block and our Edge. Block is a carb blocker, so if you are going to eat any carby meal, have pizza, pasta, have birthday cake, take one of these before you eat that. And you don't have to take it. It used to be you had to take it 30 minutes before, but now you only have to take it right before. So take it right before you eat it, and it blocks 48%, up to 48% of the carbs and sugars from getting and turning other things in your system. Edge, wonderful sustained energy that has three natural ingredients that it provides energy without the jitteriness. It's better price than getting one of those energy drinks. It's better for you than getting one of those energy drinks, and it has some really nice health benefits as well. So those are my favorite Plexus products that we have. So how would you get your Plexus products for free? So I've done two scenarios for you. So our scenario number one is you have your triplex order because you want to be a product of the product, and so you want to get started with Plexus. So you have your triplex order, and as a reminder, I'm just going to put this right up here. This is your Slim, your ProBio 5, and your BioCleanse. And then as an ambassador, you get preferred customers. And a preferred customer is an auto ship, easiest auto ship there ever is, because you can change it, modify it, cancel it, whatever that you need to do. You're not locked into anything, but you get the good price on that. That's the awesome thing about it. And it saves your customer money, and it also provides a little bonus to you that I will talk about in a moment. So friends don't let friends pay retail. You want your friends as a preferred customer. So you go through and you get 3 customers on the triplex as preferred customers. So that makes your total PV, your points value. Now these are just slightly different than dollar value. It's about a $10 difference in dollar value from dollar value being what you pay on your credit card, point value being what your commission and point values are based on. So this gives you a total point value of 446 PV, or personal volume. The first 100 PV at the end of a month always goes back to Plexus, because that's what Plexus uses to pay commissions. So that first 100 goes back, so that is 346 PV. Now, under the Plexus compensation plan, you get anything under 500 PV, you earn 15% commission, again, after that first 100 has gone back. So that is $52 that you've earned from having those 3 customers. But because those 3 customers are preferred customers, you get a preferred customer bonus. And on the triplex, it's a $20 bonus. So 20 times 3 is 60. So you add that to it, and your paycheck on the 15th of the next month is $112. So you have earned $112, so that easily covers your products, plus a little bit more, hey, an extra 10 or 11 bucks. And then that way you're helping 3 people and yourself to be able to enjoy the benefits of the Plexus triplex. So now let's do scenario number 2. Let's take that a little bit more to over 500 PV, and let's see what happens. So scenario number 2. Again, your triplex order. Customer number 1, triplex order. Customer number 2, triplex order. Again, remember, these are preferred customers. Customer number 3, and then add in a 4th customer. So you have a 4th customer, so that your PV is now 561. Again, first 100 always goes back to Plexus, so take away that 100. That leaves you with a net PV of 461. Now, once you've gotten over that 500 PV, then your commission changes to 25%, and that 25% is that amount over 100. So it's not because you took that 100 down and it left you with a net PV of 461. It's the amount that it goes to the full 500 there. So that is 25%. That's $115. So even right there, you've already met what you did with just that, just 3 customers. But then now you have the preferred customer bonuses, and again, same thing, $20. So 20 times 4 is 80. So now on that paycheck, you have $195. So as you can see, just getting 1 additional customer, because it puts you over that 500 PV, makes a huge difference in your paycheck. You know, that's a difference of, and I'm not going to pretend to do the math in my head, it's a lot. So it's enough to where, I was an English teacher, so it's enough to where you can spend a little bit more. Maybe there's another product that you want to try. Maybe you need to have that to pay for dance lessons for your kids. You know, whatever it is, it's an additional amount of money just from adding 1 additional customer on there. So what's not to love about that? So there are other 100 PV product combinations. It doesn't have to be the triplex. We do recommend the triplex because it's the way to get your body back healthy. But there are other ones in there. So I've already mentioned these products before, but so I'm going to just give you an idea of what the PV would be, the point value. So if you have Edge, X Factor, ProBio 5, and BioCleanse, that's 100 PV. So if you had somebody that wanted to order that versus the triplex, then they could do that as well. And that's a PC bonus of $19 for you. They could do the ProBio 5, BioCleanse, X Factor, and Mega X if they're really into being healthy. And maybe they already taken a probiotic. Maybe they're already taking a multivitamin and some fish oil supplement. Let them substitute this with Plexus. Remember, 60-day money-back guarantee. So as a customer or as a preferred customer, they get that. So they can try this with confidence and know that they're not risking anything. And then that is also a preferred customer bonus of $19 for you. Edge, Block, X Factor, and Mega X. So let's say maybe they want the carb blocking and the extra energy of carb blocking or block, extra energy from Edge, and then also have to take a multivitamin and a fish oil supplement. Then that's 116 PV and a preferred customer bonus of 20. And then maybe they like the Slim. I love the Slim. Don't go a day without my Slim. But they want to try the Slim, Edge, and Block. This is a wonderful combination for both energy and carb blocking. Is between the two of the three products, wonderful combination. And that's 135 PV and a PC bonus of 25. So as you can see, this starts to add up. And again, you can do any type of combinations you are, but these are just 4 that I put together that I could think of that would be really great for people to try. So how do you get started? So if you're not already an ambassador with Plexus, if nobody's talked with you about Plexus, talk with me. I'm happy to help you and explain how to do this. And whenever you join, you are able to, when you join my team, you get wonderful coaching, wonderful support. We have an amazing team of both men and women who are so super supportive and encouraging. And some of them are on our video right now. So you can get started with your Plexus business for as little as $34.95. That's your membership fee, and that covers you being able to order your products at wholesale and your replicated website. So you don't have to do anything. That's Plexus handling the shipping. That's Plexus handling the accounting. That's Plexus handling the making sure that all the information is correct. That's them handling all the tax stuff. You don't have to worry about taking out sales tax or doing anything. They handle everything. It's so super easy. You do not have inventory. They ship it right out for you. So it's, again, you're not accumulating product and you're not having to buy a lot of product in order to be able to reach a certain dollar amount. That's not the way the Plexus does that. Okay, so then you get the option of and the encouragement to go ahead and get started with our welcome packs. And those are 2 product packages that are below wholesale, and they are the best price that you can do. You can do that right when you join, and they are either $99 or $199 depending on the package that you choose. And trust me, you're saving a big amount. So whether you're trying to make some extra monthly income to help with maybe a car payment, or you want to earn an extraordinary income with Plexus, Plexus provides you an opportunity to achieve your dreams based on your skill and your efforts. So these are our new welcome packs, and I love these. That you have the triplex, you have a double triplex, Slim and Accelerator. I didn't talk about that product. A double Slim and Accelerator package, Slim and the Boost. Boost and Accelerator help to increase some weight loss. They are really great products, but really most of the problem with excess weight has to do with your gut's not healthy. And so that's the reason why I highly recommend the triplex. And then there's a new business booster welcome pack, which includes Block and Edge and a couple of bags of Slim. The variety welcome pack, amazing, because it has a little bit of everything. You have your Slim, your X Factor, your Block, your Edge, your ProBio 5, your BioCleanse, and a 7-day trial. So you can share it with somebody and they can decide that they want to go ahead and get started. And there you have your first customer. And that is an awesome package. And this week they just announced our newest welcome pack, which is Slim, Block, and Edge. This is a $99 welcome pack. It's awesome. Again, this was a combination that I mentioned in our earlier in our little scenario. And so these 3 products, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So a successful person is usually an average person who took a chance. Harvey Mackay, wonderful motivational speaker. And That is so true, because you don't have to have super special skills or anything like that to do Plexus and to be a success with Plexus. You have to want to help people, and you have to be coachable, and you want to be learning for the rest of your life. That's just the way it is. You want to be able to continue to learn and how to help yourself and how to help others. So just getting started with Plexus is very easy to do. It's been said that the toughest thing that you'll do with Plexus is make that decision to click yes. And that is so true. And so we want to talk to you about getting you started today. Again, as I said, if you're not working with an ambassador and you just stumbled on this video, talk to me. I'll have my contact information on the video. But if somebody else has been talking with you about Plexus, go back, because that person cares about you. That person wouldn't have mentioned Plexus if it hadn't been that they cared about you. They're not looking at you as a paycheck. They're looking at how to help you, because our products change lives. So I'll see if there are any questions on here. We'll stop our sharing here and see if there are any questions anybody has. No? Okay, well, I am going to ask Miss Pauline, because Pauline got a wonderful opportunity today to be able to tour our corporate offices. So, Pauline, you're unmuted. Tell us all about it.
Oh my goodness, it was quite a shock, actually, because I actually, in Arizona, I went to visit my mum over the weekend, and something happened, ended up having to stay a little longer. And I'm leaving today, which is Tuesday. And on Tuesdays, the corporate office does tours for ambassadors or members of the public. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to do it. So my mom and I took a tour. It was the most wonderful thing ever. Because I think every ambassador, if they have the opportunity, should take the tour. Because, I mean, I already have immense belief in both the company and both the products. But going on the tour and seeing the corporate offices, it's something else. It's kind of a thrill. I was thrilled. I had a great tour guide. Her name was Lisa Talbot, and she kept saying, you know, I am such a dork for Plexus. And we had that in common. So we laughed the whole time through. It was amazing. Well, the start of the tour was at the beginning in the entrance. And of course, with the new building, all of the diamonds and the emeralds who ranked up before a certain time, before the building was built, opened, have their bricks there. So it was amazing to see Brenda Martin's brick and Charlotte's brick too. And, you know, I've seen it on videos, but just being there was amazing. We went inside. Of course, everyone is so warm and welcoming. You know, I got signed in, and Lisa took us on the bottom floor. We got to see customer service, and she, you know, introduced us to a couple of people. Everyone was they took time to stop their work to welcome us, to say hello. She had a great story about each person that she introduced us to, and how customer service representatives are trained. Then we went from there to saw some meeting rooms, and each meeting room is given the name of a rank. So there's the silver meeting room, the gold meeting room, and so on to the diamond meeting room. And in the diamond meeting room is where the real decisions are made and solidified. So we also went through compliance. She actually was a supervisor in compliance. And she said, you know, most people think of compliance as being scary, but she said compliance is there to help us and to protect us. And just hearing her saying that too was confirmation that whatever we're going through with compliance is very helpful to us and to protect all ambassadors. After that, where did we go? We just kept meeting people. We went upstairs. There's an upper level. Of course, I got to see all the offices. Everyone's office. Tar's office, I actually took a picture next to it with Tar. He was actually the meeting in the diamond room. The diamond room was packed. They had a big conference table, and it looked like something really important was happening, of course. But he was in there with a team. So we kind of sashayed past there. Met a lot of administrative secretaries who work directly with our leaders and who help to keep them on track with their time, because meetings tend to go over. One of the interesting facts that she also told us was that when Plexus first started, the office was 2,500 square feet in 2008. And Plexus has grown so quickly and so fast that now there are 3 buildings, one of them being the warehouse, which we weren't able to go into because something were, they were working on something in there, so it wouldn't have been safe for us. But the other 2 buildings that are leased, sorry, the land is leased because it's part of an Indian reservation, but Plexus owns the 3 buildings that are there right now, and they're 44,000 and 45,000 square feet each. So that's just an amazing amount of growth from 2008 to now, where they have to create all of this additional space. Yes. So it was great to hear. And I have to say, I just loved Lisa. She was just knowledgeable. She was engaging. She was very spunky. She was friendly. She was a great embodiment and a great face for Plexus. Anyone coming to visit. What else did we do? Of course, I went into the, I placed an order there and I picked it up right away. No waiting for shipping. I did get some Plexus swag. That was exciting. I saw, yes, there was a pink cup that I've been eyeing of Krista's. She's posted it online, so I was able to get one. Thanks, Krista. So I got a few things, but that was nice. Oh, and inside the gift shop are the huge invitations that you get when you're an Emerald and you get invited to Kona. Those were actually there. So it was thrilling to see that. And just know that one day I'm going to get one of those. You too.
And one day soon.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to think. I wish if I'd known I was going to do this, I would have taken some notes so I could be more cognizant. And of course, I'm riding in the shuttle here going to the airport. I don't know. It's something that I recommend every ambassador to be able to do if they possibly can do. Going there, it's just a thrill. It really is a thrill. And everyone is just so friendly and down to earth.
That is awesome, and that's everybody I've ever talked to at Plexus has always been just super kind and super wonderful, and they're caring, and they thank you each time you call. They thank you for being an ambassador, and they're there to help. But yet we wouldn't be, it's a true partnership because we wouldn't be able to do what we do without our tremendous customer service and the staff there at the corporate headquarters. But they wouldn't be able to be there if it wasn't for the ambassadors. So it's a wonderful partnership. And that Tarl has said that whenever they make decisions, so whatever big decision was being made in that Diamond conference room, they're making it that it's good for the company and good for the ambassadors because it has to be both. It's not something that's going to be good for the company and not good for the ambassadors, or good for the ambassadors and not good for the company. It has to work both ways. And that they've done that, and it's amazing the growth. I mean, golly, that's a big amount. I have to figure out a math percentage, and it will take a calculator. To do that. I'm so glad you got to go. I wish I had wanted to go at convention the year before. Year before 2015, and there was such an influx of people who were going, and I was just like, you know what? It was just too many people to try to get through there, and I just said, you know what? I'll go another time. It gives me another reason to decide to go to Phoenix.
Absolutely.
So,
And one of the things, the last thing was that I actually got to look into the production room where they create the videos, and I spoke to the two of the guys that created the Edge videos, and they're just young, dynamic individuals. And I complimented them and told them how, what an edgy video it was, and how, music, and the guy was like, I did the music, and it was great. And they said that red powder is everywhere. The red powder that was in the video, the Edge video that they used, they said that they still have it in some of their photography equipment and stuff, but because it was so dynamic. But they loved doing it, and they said, it was a fun thing to do. It was a great video.
Yes, it really was, and the Edge has been so great that it is now our number 4 product, and it's only been out a little over 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. and it's already our number 4 product. Our number 1 seller would be the Slim and the Triplex. But the Edge is already out there. I know. I love it. I love what it's doing for me for energy and as far as focus, and to be able to, I've been able to physically and been able to show with my little Fitbit what it's done for my workouts. So it is awesome. So thank you so much. I'm so glad that you were able to pop on so that you could share with us. That's like a nice little treat for our video tonight. So I'm excited. So have a safe trip, my dear.
Thank you so much.
All right. So I am, let's see if anybody else has a question or comment. All right, so we will go ahead and end this a little early so that we're under 30 minutes. Yay, that's the first time. But I want to thank you again and encourage you, if you have been thinking about Plexus, make a decision and just go ahead and try it, because Plexus, as a customer, it's 60-day money-back guarantee. You are not risking anything. As an ambassador, it has changed my life. The products have changed my life. The business has changed my life. And I cannot emphasize that enough, is that, like what Harvey McKay says, is just taking a chance. And it makes a huge difference. And I've seen so many people, these people that are on here tonight, it's changed their lives, because that's the reason why they're here, and they stay enthusiastic about it. So if you have questions about it, ask me about it. If you've been talking with someone else, ask them about it, because they want to help you enjoy the freedom, the health, and the friendships that we have with Plexus. So I'm saying good night. Have a wonderful evening, and go Plexus. Good night, everybody.